Morning, everyone. It is a beautiful day. I've got new shoes. My feet feel amazing. And I had a good stay at the Weary Feet Hostel. Really excellent place. I purchased the Hungry Hiker dinner and the Hungry Hiker breakfast. And all of that with the bunk and laundry and shower and a small resupply to get me through the next 3 days. All came out to just over $66. You can't really beat that. It was an amazing stay. Great hosts. The hostel was actually really full. Counting me, there were a total of 13 backpackers there. So I did not film the interior because it was so busy, and just out of respect for everyone's privacy, and as they're relaxing and walking through. And the bunk room where I stayed was full, and everybody had their gear out and things like that. So suffice it to say, very comfortable place to rest. I slept very well. No bunk beds. They were twin beds. It was a good stay. Today I have 15.2 miles going to the Woods Hole Hostel. The Woods Hole Hostel is one of the oldest operating hostels on the Appalachian Trail. And so how could I not visit it? I also wanted to let everyone know I'm actually staying at hostels tonight and tomorrow night as well. So this particular 3-night stint, counting last night, is a way for me to rest my body without taking a complete zero. I am trying to avoid taking a zero here immediately because of the 000 I took in Damascus. I want to make sure that I'm getting a daily progress, if you will, in my hiking. And I do have it in my plans to take a zero on average every 7 days. And today I am on day 8 since my last zero. It's hard to believe. Time flies. So in lieu of taking a full zero, what I've decided is to have these 3 hostel stays. The mileage is shorter each day, so instead of doing 20-mile days or anything, I'm really kind of doing 15 or 16 miles over the next 3 days. Again, counting yesterday. And so the shorter miles, the rest in a hostel bed, and dinners and breakfasts other than hiker food will hopefully help compensate for the lack of a zero day. My body does feel good. It feels great. And as long as it continues to do so, I'm going to continue on with this plan. So that's really the plan for today and tomorrow, is hostel stays as well. Again, 15.2 miles today to Woods Hole Hostel. It's supposed to be mostly cloudy today. Weather feels great. It's kind of like a brisk 50s right now. And, I consider this like terrific hiking weather. So between the cool air, the new shoes, I've got a pep in my step. So thanks for joining me, everybody. I look forward to sharing what I find down the trail today. Let's go find it. And here is where we left off yesterday when we came from the south. We're heading north. All right, back on the AT. So the AT continues that way, but 0.3 miles down this blue blaze is the Dismal Falls. 0.3 is not that far. Gonna add a little over a half mile to my day by going to check it out, but I hear this is one of those locations that is a do not miss. So I'm legitimately excited about seeing these falls. I hear they're spectacular. Second only to Amicalola Falls is what some say. We'll see. So the Dismal Falls are pretty, but whoever said second only to Amicalola Falls hasn't seen too many waterfalls along the way here. It's worth the stop. It's very pretty, and any chance to catch a little bit of the beauty of the Appalachian Trail is worth taking. The 0.3 miles off the trail is very easy, very gentle grade, so definitely worth your time, but understand that the falls are really nice, but they're definitely not second to Amicalola. But it is a neat place. In warmer weather, the pool at the base of the falls is a popular swimming hole for backpackers. There's actually some little jump off spots where you can jump into the pool. It's definitely deep enough to swim in. As far as the depth at the base of the falls, I'm not sure. I don't recommend it. However, you determine your own risks if that's what you want to do. So anyway, totally glad I took the Blue Blaze. Now we're gonna get back to the trail. It is getting to be that time. Snakes are going to become more and more active. Another garter. Little buddy was on the trail, almost stepped on him. He got out of the way. Just sunning himself. All right, buddy. Oh, my friends, it has been a while. But we finally found a view. This is called Wilburn Valley. I just finished probably the toughest climb of Virginia so far. Not in terms of elevation, but in the grade. It was a very steep climb. Totally worth it. I just found my lunch spot for the day. Number 2 for the day. Just another garter snake. He's not moving for nothing. All right, everybody, have a good day. All right, folks, we are at Sugar Run Gap. This is the end of today's official miles for the AT, 15.2 miles. The AT continues across this gravel road. We, however, are going to go to the right to Woods Hole Hostel. So Woods Hole Hostel is 0.5 miles down this gravel road off the trail. It's really actually pretty convenient. It's the same distances that the Weary Feet was yesterday. So it should be an easy walk. So Woods Hole Hostel is comprised of an 1880 cabin and a bunk house that was built in 1840. It's widely considered not just one of the oldest hostels on the AT, but one of the most favorite of hikers. So how could I not visit it? Looks like the bunk house. So this is the bunk house. The bunk house is really unique. The bunks are upstairs in the loft, and I'll show you in a moment, but downstairs there's a common area. Common area with places to relax. There are some bunks off to the side in a small room, but I didn't select one of those because there's no power in that room. Typical of other hostels, there's an honor refrigerator and an honor cabinet for snacks and things of that nature. And again, just another common area. Other things that you would expect in a hostel, such as laundry and showers and stuff, are all very good. But what makes them really unique is twice a day at noon and 4 p.m. they have special snacks. So you can get a fruit smoothie, homemade bread, homemade butter, some cheese, or some fresh coffee. And then again, they have a dinner and a breakfast at a cost. But something that is also really neat is they have daily yoga at 4 p.m. that is free for anybody that wants to be involved. So really neat place. And this is the loft with the bunks and the bunkhouse. I have the one in the very far back, but there are hangers for backpacks, typical of what you would see inside of a shelter. It's not for rodents, it's just for organization. It's a rodent-free establishment, but it's just a place to, because it's close quarters, a place to hang your pack. And then there are power outlets at each bed. So really kind of neat bunk setup. And so it was a good day. It was a good walk, a quiet walk, not much by way of scenery, which has been typical really the last 3 days. We did see Dismal Falls, which was neat. It was a nice little thing, and that view of the valley was tremendous. It was a good place to stop and have lunch. Tomorrow looks to be an even shorter day as I go into Parisburg, where I will stay at Angel's Rest, and also do a small visit to the outfitter. I did learn night before last that my air mattress is leaking again. And so at this point, I think I'm gonna see if I can replace my air mattress and then work on returning my old air mattress for a warranty replacement. So that's the status on that. I'll let you know how it goes. In the meantime, thanks for joining me today, everybody. It was a great day to be on the AT. Looking forward to tomorrow. Good night. I'm Bricks.